My name is Aldrin de la Cruz. Chapter 1: Effect of Social Media to Millennials. Introduction. In this modern year, people are engaging in social media, network, and other social influencer. That's why we researchers are trying to find some information on how the social media affect the millennials. Today, social media has a huge influence on millennials. There are many positive effects, but there are equally as many hazards that come with the use of sites such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, gaming sites, blogs, and etc. The following are the positive and negative effects of social media on personality development among the millennials. Positive effect of social media on millennials. Social media provides the millennials a chance to train their social skills. Social media has become an emerging and popular trend today. It is the utmost suitable way communication among the millennial in the present day. Therefore, it is considered as one of the top effectively learning device, which improves communication skills and knowledge. The emergence and popularity of social media have made it easy for an individual to communicate in real time with a huge number of strangers as with a single close friends. So one can widen their circle of online friends to any extent with the use of social media. Social media is also used to obtain various information and is also used to interact with other people. Even though they are in different regions and even countries, interactions can still done by utilizing this technology. Even the latest news developments, quality improvements, and business-related dissemination have been effectively using social media platforms. This development makes social media one of the most dominant technology platforms for internet use. Statement of the problem. This study will focus on the effect of social media to millennials, and it aims to answer the following questions that determine the impact of social media to millennials. Number 1. What are the effects of social media to millennials in students? Number 2. How the social media like Facebook, YouTube, and Google Ads does affect the student or millennials? Number 3. Is there significant effect of social media to millennials? Objectives of the study. The main objective of the study is to identify and determine the positive and negative effect of social media to millennials and to have more information about this study.
Good day, I am Angelica Diatong, one of the researchers of the study Effect of Social Media to Millennials. I'm here to present the significance of the problem in Chapter 1 and the 5 RRL in Chapter 2. Let's start in the Chapter 1 significance of the problem. This study are focusing to the negative and positive effect of social media to millennials. The beneficial of the study are in the following: the social media influencer, millennials, and researcher. In social media influencer is someone who has established credibility to a hug audience and can persuade others to act based on their recommendation. In millennials, there are times that the social media are giving negative influence to millennials. But sometimes social media gives positive effect to them. In researcher, this research will help the future researcher to gather more information.
Hi, my name is Jexel Joy G. Balela. Scope and delimitation. This is trying to get information about on how the social media affect the life of people. The respondents of this study are the millennials. Millennials also known as Generation Y or Gen Y, are the demographic cohort following Generation X and preceding Generation Z. Social media. Social media is an internet-based form of communication. Social media platforms allow users to have conversation, share information, and create web content. Influencer. A social media influencer is someone who has established celebrity in a specific industry, had access to a huge audience, and can persuade others to act based on their recommendations. Feedback. Understanding on how to give feedback and to receive feedback is important in a leadership role. Social behavior. Social behavior can be defined as all behavior that influences or is influenced by other members of the same species.
This is our review of related literature. RRL is a detailed review of our existing literature related to our topic. In this research, in RRL, we are talking about the knowledge and findings from existing literature relevant according to our topic. And this is the 5 chosen RRL that support our study. How millennials use and control social media. Taking a deep look into the information habits of millennials, the study also sheds more detailed light on how millennials are using social media. Social networks are an extraordinarily important part of millennials' digital lives, in part because of social networks have become much more than a way to connect about personal matters. This study shows that people who spend a significant amount of time on social media experience increased anxiety and also decreased self-esteem. The negative effects of social media on Generation Z. According to Professor Joanne Simpson wrote in her article, Multitasking is State of Mind. When Gen Z is not connected, they don't know what to do with themselves. Generation Z has been attracted to social media in a way that it has made them addicted, and it also is sleep deprived. However, there are surveys also found that social media had a negative influence. The effect of social media on children. According to Toby Deere 2018, social media and the smartphone have become a part of our daily lives, and the internet is being accessed by children at younger and younger ages. This can help but influence them in significant ways. While we as society tend to focus on the negative effects on children, this paper also explores values, positive effects, and discusses how those benefits can be enhanced while minimizing possible unwanted outcomes. This study shows that too much time in social media can lead on bullying, depression, and anxiety. This shows also that social media may be one of the main factors affecting children's mental health. Addicted to notification hits. For many people, there is sense of panic and existential crisis when they misplace their phone. Some people decide to leave their phone at home to go out for a walk. Of those who stay off social media full-time and say how freeing it is not constantly be looking at their phone and scrolling through social media for latest news or the big pictures from their favorite celebrity. This show also that being addicted to notification hits like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and etc. will start a millennial to be addicted to social media. The social media and mental health. While many of us enjoy staying connected on social media, excessive use can fuel feelings of anxiety, depression, isolation, and FOMO. Hear how to modify your habits and improve your mood. Human beings are social creatures. We need the companionship of others to thrive in life. and the strength of our connections has had impact on our mental health and happiness. Being social connected to others can ease stress, anxiety, and depression, boost self-worth, provide control and enjoy, prevent loneliness, and even end years to your life. On the flip side, lacking a strong social connection can pose a serious risk to your mental and emotional health. In this study shows that people always see they're included from activity, it can affect their mental thoughts and feelings and can affect them physically, even emotionally.
Methodology. This chapter presents the methods that were used by the researcher in obtaining data needed for this study. It discusses the methods of research use, the instruments used for the study, the compositions of the respondent, the data gathering procedures, and the statistical treatment of data. This methodology used in particular area of study or activity. Research design. This study used quantitative research phenomenology to gather data and information about the topic, which is the effect of social media to millennials. Research designs refer it constitutes the collection, measurements, and analysis of data. Respondent of the data. The populations of this study involves the millennial peoples who are currently studying at Isabela State University, Cagayan Campus. Data gathering tools. The instruments used in collecting data are questionnaires. This helps in gaining information and knowledge about the topic. The questionnaire consists of questionnaire related to our topic. Data gathering tools. This refers to the device or instruments used to collect data such as paper questionnaires or computer-assisted interviewing system. Data gathering procedures. The questionnaire was found as a valid instrument for research. The researchers prepared a letter to the school for the permission to administer the questionnaires administered to choosing respondents. The data gathering procedures is a procedures of collecting, measuring, and analyzing accurate insights for research using standards validated techniques. Static treatment. Responses to the questionnaire. Second-year college were statistically analyzed with the data requirements of the study. Students were statistically analyzed with the data instruments of the study. Descriptive statistics such as frequency count, mean percents, and rank and considered. This static treatment is when you apply some forms of statistical method to a data set to transfer it from a group of meaningless numbers into meaningful output.